Today, I'm really speaking directly to those of you whose hearts might be conflicted, who aren't sure what you want to do, who have heard about compassionate mediation and aren't sure how it works for you. So what we're going to do today is talk about what compassionate mediation is and how it can help you. Because if you're like many of my clients, you're feeling stuck or confused or anxious or guilty or hopeful that you can change your relationship and add more passion, or scared that it may lead to a separation or divorce. I'm Linda Kroll. I'm a therapist, mediator, attorney, Chopra certified master teacher of meditation, yoga, perfect health, and the author of Compassionate Mediation, How to Add Passion to Your Marriage or Compassion to Your Divorce. Deal with where you are right now and where you can be, even if you don't see it yet. So if you're on your own island of pain, feeling alone and lost and confused and scared, I want to help you find the bridge to wherever you're supposed to go next. And it doesn't mean you have to take any steps. It just means you get the information you need so that when you're ready to take a step, you know that you have the information that will give you the best guidance. So that's my hope for today, that you come out feeling more hopeful and see a possibility that you don't see right now. I invite you to go to my website at lindakroll.com and find the information that you need to get a free chapter of the book, to order the book, or just to learn more of the free gifts and resources that I have there. Compassionate mediation will either help you add passion to your marriage or compassion to your divorce. And the reason I'm saying it can add passion to your marriage is because guess what would happen if you stop being reactive in your relationship right now? Think about how much focus you're often putting on what your partner needs to be doing to change, instead of where you can look at yourself. So when you look at yourself, you recognize that's where your true power lies, to make different choices and respond in a way that actually brings more love and compassion into your present situation. They don't see you as the either angry or walled or distant or judgmental partner that they've had. They begin to see the light that they saw in you when you first got together. And then what happens with them is they put their walls down and they take the filter off that they've been judging you from. And you can create a whole new marriage relationship starting now. So I invite you to consider that possibility, even if you have one foot out the door. Men marry women hoping they'll never change, and women marry men hoping to change them, and inevitably they're both disappointed. I love that because we're humans, spiritual beings having a human experience, and in our human experience we tend to trigger each other, and then we reach a point where we decide we might want to leave. But instead of just leaving and taking everything with us that we've already brought into the next relationship, why don't you stay and heal the one you have? And then whatever form it takes is going to be one that will bring you more hope and more possibility and more peace and love and joy to your family. My clients have used this process and done it alone and taken it back to their relationship, learned how to speak from their higher self, ask for what they need, and actually got it. And created a whole new relationship just by doing it on their own. This process is therapeutic in that it will invite you to take a look at what caused you to stay and what are your fears, and you can talk about them, and you can possibly talk about them with your partner. But if your partner isn't available, then find a good therapist who can help you work through this, and hopefully a therapist that knows this process, and they can merge it together and you'll figure out why you're staying and what it needs to leave if you need to leave, or what it needs for you to change who you are being in the relationship that invites more respect and won't tolerate disrespect and heals from within. So this is all healing from within, divorce. Because if you are going through a divorce, or you know someone who's been through a divorce, or you have a divorce long in your past that's still causing you pain, using the tools of compassionate mediation help you put that in perspective. So again, thank you for being here, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Compassionate mediation is a process that I developed after studying for 25 years. I studied internal family systems with Dick Schwartz, and I studied at the Chopra Center. I studied with a lot of different mentors. But what compassionate mediation is, it's a process that I hope will be used around the world whenever there's conflict. And basically what it invites people to do is come from their highest self, recognize that we're all one, and work out the details of the negotiations without getting into the human condition of defensiveness and reactivity and blame and judgment. So the first step in compassionate communication is to come from your best self. And most of us aren't in our best self most of the time. But I'm defining self as that calm, compassionate place inside your heart where you're not triggered by your partner's reactions. And in this video, we'll be talking about partners, marriage, whatever relationship you're in. This can help. When we're in self, we're calm, we're clear, we're compassionate. And we're usually not in self. We're in parts. And the parts that we're in, we either exile some parts and push them aside and don't tell our partner that we're really sad and scared. And instead we try to manage by being nice or pleasing or being stoic or being hardworking or pretending we're in self, pretending everything's okay. But we're really feeling a lot of these hurt, sad, scared, maybe even angry feelings that we're not sharing. So instead we do things to numb ourselves. We stay real busy, we exercise too much, we drink, we take drugs, we go have an affair, we get depressed, we get enraged, we do a lot of different things. But these are all human reactions to a very painful, scary condition. And when we're in self, then we are less reactive and can be more responsive to self. So the first way is to just take a breath, because all that anxiousness, all those voices, do I want to stay? Do I want to go? What do I want to do? How do I want to be? Can I put my wall down? Is it safe? How am I going to look at him through or her through the filter? If we take a breath, we come to the present moment. And we're not regurgitating the past and what they did to us then, and we're not projecting that into the future as if it's going to be that way forever, but we're present. And in that present moment, there's a lot more possibility. The second way to get to self is to recognize that we have these parts and we speak for them, but not from them. So it's okay to say from your higher self, there's a part of me that's angry because of something. There's a part of me that's scared when you do that. I'm feeling sad because. And we're talking from self, it's a whole different dialogue. So when you are compassionately communicating, you are relating from self, you're letting go of your limiting beliefs and judgments about the other person. You are unburdening the pain from the past, not carrying it with you and projecting it into the future. And you're relating from your heart. Because when you're in your higher self, it's safe to open your heart. It may mean you'll be setting more boundaries. It may mean that you choose to leave, but you can do it from your higher self.